Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. Okay, hi. So, we're basically back. And by back, I mean, we're running up the same stuff we've been doing the past, like, 2-3 weeks now? I'm not sure. I'm quiet today. You'll wake up and lock in. We are in the final stretches of having our main character's sprites done in the new style. There's a few specific ones that we got here that will need some new bases and such for them, but otherwise we're pretty much there. We're in the final stretches. We've got beatdown animations. Let's see, that's... I'm gonna tally up how many we have left. This is 38, 31 frames there. Roughly, let's see, 22 frames there. Then this is, let's see, 579, 615. 88 frames. 92. And all this. 92 plus 741, 646. 92. Gotta remember 92. I'm not locked in, so it's like sitting right on the outside of my mind. 92. We have about 187 frames left, though these swap outfit animations I'm definitely going to fix up because they take like a lot of frames for a whole lot of nothing happening. So these that might not be a 2-scale number. So 187 out of 741. So 741. I did it backwards. 741 divided by 187. No, we're 25% of the way there. 25% remaining, basically, but these things shouldn't take too long. I know for certain that I can knock out some of these walking animations really quickly, and that's what I'm gonna do. So take this standard walking animation we've got and find walk and talk shrug. And what I'm going to do with this is basically select everything up here in the outline, get rid of it, and then I'm going to take these frames here, the face details, actually I only need the one here, and the body, link these up, unlink them, I guess we need to ditch that last frame. Boom. Now, just gotta tidy up the outline. Just like that. We've already pretty much binked one out of the park. I guess I will have to go fix up the scarf here, because that's not right. Okay. We've already entered the schmoove zone, and we've only been live for like 5 minutes or so. Cool idea. Already making progress with it. Dang, that just looks weird like that. Crazy edge case scenario where the aliasing looks wacky. Yeah, that's proper. Cool idea. Guess since I'm using the same body base each time, I can just kind of copy the majority of it. Only edge case here is the is that what's weird? Ah, I see. That's why it looked weird. There's some extra pixels bunched up in there. Right here, at least. I accidentally hit the number pad, so I'm not supposed to set the emotion to happy real quick. Now we are cooking. That one won't work. Oh well, I guess I'll just do it again. No big deal. The one thing, actually, that I wanted to see about, I wonder, because I came across this the other night. This convolution matrix thing called is like, hold on, is like find edges, and I'm wondering, I'm gonna test something here. Let me outline like this. This is just a 100% testing thing, just because I want to know if it works. If I find edges. Maybe I need to invert the color here. Where's that at? Invert. Okay. I don't know if I run that again. Edges find. No. Okay. Well. Curiosity sated, so. Now I know. Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Yo, what up? How's it going, Comic Cat? Welcome to the stream. Would it help if you just move the outline layer to just above the background and then do the outline bond. So, I mean, I could technically do the outline like that. That's how I actually used to do it. Is I would flatten everything and then just add the outline, but like just from an exporting perspective, basically. I would only do the like, let me go to the old sprite. So like there's kind of layers here in some of them, with the exception of like this specific animation being like really weird with how I managed the outline, because I would I didn't do it manually here. Like I kind of did, but like let me go for here, this one. I would just flatten the image, add the outline, and then just export like this, and just do it like that. And then I would undo it so that way I have the layers, which was kind of lame. In this regard, since I'm doing it individually, it like lets me oscillate everything a little bit better. So like if it was the old art style, yeah, it would probably help to do it that way, but I think with this one it's easier just to manually do it, because if I go over manually, I'll also get the added benefit of seeing if I like missed any weird jaggy pixels that just shouldn't be there at all. Like specifically, I know I'm gonna have to go back and edit this little pixel out. Because this spot on the leg here is like not supposed to be there, so I'll have to do that anyways. But it's mostly just for a consistency thing. Because I did, like, I don't know how long you've been in the stream, but I was messing with one of the little convolution matrices here. It's supposed to find the edges of something. Or maybe it was contour. I'm not sure. But one of them, like, I was messing around last night because I did some extra animations, I think. Or maybe I did. I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember what I did last night. But I do know I had a sprite open and fiddled around with some things. And I seen that in the list. I was like, I wonder if any of those would do the job for me. Because, like, obviously neither of them really seem to work here. Like, there's a little bit of discoloration with it. So, I don't know. I think I can actually take this outline here, and it'll work in the last slot as well. Yep. It's just the same thing. Now, I'm going to go into these frames and fix that one pixel. I think it's just, yeah, is it just the one? Okay, cool. And there's one done. So, now, there's this one. This one's going to be interesting to do, I think. Though, I kind of feel like I can actually just take, I might cheat with this one. I'm going to take the standard walking animation. Where is it at? And I'm going to throw it in here, but then take the exit sprite. How did I do things here? So So I was under the impression that I did this in a weird way. Yeah. Just take the hair and if I can find it. Yes, this is loss. Like, I could technically probably get away with this. Mine is the outline. Like, I want to know just out of curiosity, like, what does it look like? Yeah, no, I'll probably have to do it like a normal person. Actually animate it a little bit. Gosh, my allergies have been killing me these past few days. Show the outline. And I think I'm just gonna have to do the same thing I did and ditch the outline there, and then just like, actually I'm just gonna have to totally ditch the outline. Or, you know, I could just not even do this animation and instead just have him. So this is only used, this like look back walking animation is only used in the opening cutscene. So what I could do is, instead of him having like this looking back animation, which is already kind of weirdly animated, I could just have him like doing this standard walking animation, then he just kind of stops and turns around. Which might be better, I think. Like, let me open Game Maker here and pull it up. Get the scene transitioned over. There we go. Is it like prologue? Yeah, this one. So this is like the one spot where it's used. And like, it's kind of jarring just a little bit. It's just weird. Like, why wouldn't I just make him like walk up a little faster and then stop and turn around when this happens instead of like already looking or something? And he's like, what the freak, dude? Oh, I gotta redo that thing too. Oh well. Get that out of here. I might just do that. I don't think I don't like this animation anyways, like, so I think I think I'm gonna axe this one, actually. So now, did I do that in any of these? I think that would be in the talking animations where this is. That's like the one I haven't done yet. Yeah. I can actually probably... Nah, I don't think I'm gonna... I can use this as a base, at the very least. Talking? Talking. I'm gonna take... What the freak, dude? I totally missed the outline there. What? Hold on. That's not even funny. Just outright missed it on his arm for that one frame. Cool idea, me. Okay. Will, however, be axing it over here anyways because this arm has got to go to the other side. And he's got to be like freaked out. Shading? Wait, was the shading gone too? Oh my gosh, am I actually cooked? I am cooked! Oh my gosh! No freaking way. It's actually over for me after this one. I'm a fraud. I didn't even notice it. I was too focused on the outline. Dude. I've got to start locking in. I mean, does it require shading? No, not exactly. But it definitely looks better with it. I can't freaking believe. Yeah, definitely. I need the teeth. I need teeth sprite. Teeth. I don't, is this color, this one's not, it's not in my palette, no wonder. CF, 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 okay. Boom. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now that I'm at the end of the sprites. Might be worth checking the other raised arm sprites. Did I respond to that already? I think I did. But if I didn't, look, I'm like totally freaking locked out today. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like, look, I have not slept very good for the past like 3 nights. All right. Which is probably due to the fact that I've been drinking a lot of caffeine. More specifically, I've just been drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper. And that's only because of my allergies. Like, without going into too much detail, it's like the only thing that tastes good whenever my allergies are acting up real bad. So, kind of has me cooked. But, yeah, I will go back over the other ones for sure. Let me respond to it for a 3rd time for good measure. I'm gonna go back over them for sure. And one more time for good measure. I'm gonna go back over them for sure. Cool idea. What? No way, hold on. I'm about to put that theory to the test, just a second, because I noticed a missing pixel. What do I not have in this? Sure, the magenta. Oh my gosh. I've been using this program for this long and I've only just now realized it. Oh no. I'm really cooked this time. I'm really cooked this time. Oh my gosh. It's actually over. Okay. I'm noticing that the outline is like screwed a little bit. Entirely. So. Yes, raised arm is shaded here. What other sprites have raised arms like that? You're not done yet. These are good. Oh, hello. Looks good there. This one I just did. I gotta go through a little bit more back here. Ah, enemy spotted. Does that need to go up? Yeah, heck yeah it does. It's good there too. I don't know what I was... That must have been one I did off stream or something. Hmm. Actually, I didn't, for that one specifically, I didn't reuse them. I actually remade them from scratch because I needed a different angle and hand shape and everything that that one didn't have. So. These are good. I'm noticing that the arm overlapped with the scarf quite a bit in some of these finger gun animations. Which isn't exactly bad, because it's supposed to kind of be like pushing the scarf out of the way, but like it's noticeable to me in some of the spots. It's like, this affects literally who? No one. But now that I'm looking... 0.1% of people, true. Those are shaded. Shaded. I think everything past here is good, actually. I'm going to go out on a whim and say that it is. So I think everything past this point is good to go, except for this, because I know this is going to be sketchy. Yep. Specifically those frames. Okay. Now, where is these animations? These need to come over here. And I think I'll just end up redoing the outline entirely, so. It's in a different sprite, solely because of sizings. There's actually a few sprites that are in a different file because of like different sizing issues. Like the animation that plays when you step onto a rune table currently, that one is somewhere else because it was like slightly wider, and it's the one that has like main character over here and then it has Yui over here, like vice versa. They're like holding hands. Did I shade the arm though? I mean, I haven't done the sprite yet on that in that one, so no, I have not shaded the arm. How do I do the other one? Something like that. I think this is good. I would change the scarf, but I kind of feel like the idea with it here is that it's like kind of propped up by his arm a little bit. Maybe I could move it over a smidge. Oh yeah, I like that motion a lot better. You want to move it in just a little bit though. Cool idea. Cool idea. And there's frame one. Can't actually reuse any of this since I slightly adjusted the legs, but I could maybe actually use part of the hair. Let's see. Yep, that'll work. So I've been in the process of kind of trying to like lab out like a Ko-Fi page or coffee or however you want to pronounce it. I'm honestly not really sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways, but that one Patreon alternative thing that people use where you can like have subscriptions or one-time donation kind of things, right? I was kind of like wondering if I did something like that for Angels and Demons, right? Like secret Discord channel thingy for like supporters or something, you know, show off like dev builds or something. If that's like something that would even be like worth setting up, I guess. I don't know. Like, I thought about like you know, like offering like early development builds or something, but the like main issue with that is since Angels and Demons is pretty story based, that would be harder to do, I guess. Because like a lot of like obviously it's difficult for me to be locked in on like the story considering it's changed ever so slightly with each demo, but is it embarrassing to admit that I got genuinely spooked by the Pizza Tower jump scare in the opening? Like the one where if you sit on the file select screen? Nah, I wouldn't say so, because like even if I'm expecting some kind of jump scary thing like that, I still jump with it. Like if you weren't expecting it, I can see why. Hey, glad I was able to catch a stream. What you working on? We are working on sprites today. We've been, over the past roughly 2 weeks, I guess, redoing all the sprites for this guy. And we're over 75% of the way there now, I think, with having all his redesigns. So, like, this is the old style right here. And it would have, like, this black outline around, compared to the new style, which is inspired by Mario and Luigi Partners in Time and its art style quite a bit. I like to think, at least. But this should hopefully put the art direction of the game in a much better position. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get through. But the plan is to go through and redo the sprites of the protagonist, and then go through and start working on other worlds and stuff. How come you decided it needed to change? Well, the main thing is that the art style has been a relatively consistent area of criticism across all 4 demos that I've released. And I figure if that's the common thread, is that the art style needs work, then it probably does. So I kind of like, I started toying around with, like, what could I do differently? And then I kind of like looked at the Partners in Time art style and just on a whim decided to like, I wonder if I could try and mimic the style. And then these sprites were born out of that. And I thought, you know what? Like, this looks really good. I'm going to send it to some of my friends. So I sent it over and I was like, hey, what do you guys think? And they were like, dang, that looks really good. That blows the old sprites out of the water, right? So then I sent it in Paperverse and everyone was like, dang, that looks pretty good. And I also got like some extra feedback in there, and they were like, hey, you should look into doing these things and maybe looking at these things. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I will. And then I made a poll in my own Discord, like, hey, is this cool and good or nah? And everyone was like, yeah, it's cool and good. So, now we're just on the path of redoing a bunch of sprites. And I guess the main reason behind it was like, now I know, like I did this new art style test and then I was like, I know I can do better now. So am I going to release the game with the old art style and then in the future think of what could have been? Or will I just take the time to do it and then have the game be ideally better? So left it on that screen and went to the bathroom or something and came back to my game closed. So out of curiosity, I left it open on that screen again, but this time I was there and wham. Man, I think, you know what? That's probably like the exact kind of thing that the devs intended for that. Realistically, is like for it not to be something that people were just aware of, I guess, and that someone would just happen across it randomly and get jump scared. Intentional game design at its finest. Also noticed, I don't know if that was in the other sprite. Doesn't seem like it is. Okay. There was a weird shading issue with the scarf. So on to Tiptoe. I actually seen people talking about that on Twitter, I think it was, and no, it just restarts the room because Nintendo is very strict on their crashes, I guess. Like, you cannot intentionally crash the game. Because, like, Undertale was one of those games that people were like, you know, it's like built around like the fact that sometimes characters will crash the game for lore, you know. But I wonder about this here, having this. I kind of like the more creeping one, but no, it doesn't crash. From what I understand. I'm not, like, I think people said it just restarts the room, but, that is not something that I'm positive on. So, how did I do this sprite? What the heck? Why are his arms longer? This is what I mean. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's crazy how many of these like weird abnormalities there are, because like how can it be like that big of a difference? And I was just like, oh yeah, that's good. 3-to-1 arm ratio, yeah, it's crazy. So let's see here, I'm actually just gonna hide that layer for now. And not make the same mistake again here. And look, I will shade it as well. I need the little sleeve cuff colors too. Back for round 3 at trolling in chat. I am. Let's go. We do a little bit of trolling. Now, I'll take this and move it over here. I think. Maybe? Put it on this layer. And Super Paper Mario gameplay. And I want to Z-index this down. Methinks. What Bowser's Inside Story boss are we fighting right now? Wisdom X. We just started boss rush, basically. And we're running up the badges that increase your attack. So, like for one turn, basically, like the big crashing boom bang attack, basically. And we're gonna open with Mighty Meteor, I think it's called, to one-shot Wisdom, get us an extra item, and also add to that badge meter, while also saving BP before we go into the fight with Alpha Cretin X. Or is it Beta Cretin? Whatever the Cretin is. Or Cretin? I don't remember, it's been a minute. The one that you basically have to use Fire Flower on, or something, to deal damage to it. I don't know how I like the browse here. There we go. That's better. And then Link. And then Scarf, hair. Actually, I only need to do that for these. Scarf, hair, face, and hair back. Move it 4 pixels ahead. There we go. Yes, I have seen the Minecraft movie teaser, and oh my gosh, I don't think it looks that good, honestly. I feel like, and like, I will say that I went in with a totally neutral palette. Like, the first thing I seen about it was on Twitter, and it was just discussing film. First teaser for Minecraft movie has been released, right? So I didn't go in with the notion that it was gonna be like terrible. I didn't know anything about it, totally blind. And what I immediately gathered from it is two things. It feels like it was made by people who don't actually play Minecraft, and it seems like it has that kind of early Sonic movie treatment for it. Like where it just looks wrong, realistically. Like, I don't know. It's odd. I don't really like it that much. I feel like they definitely should not have made this a live action movie. It doesn't seem something that should be live action, all things considered. Minecraft with Pixar animation. You see, we have that already, and it's just the teaser video trailers that they make for new updates. Fun fact. Well, yeah, but that's kind of a given that it's going to be marketed towards little babies. Since at the end of the day, Minecraft is a kid's game. You know, despite me playing it almost consistently every night for the past few weeks. I feel like that arm has a little bit too much motion going on. I mean, I guess you could say that. Like, so me and some of my friends have a server that we've been locally-ish hosting. And we've beaten the dragon. We've got elytra. Everyone has elytra. We have XP farms and mending and stuff, like all that stuff done. Mostly because of me. We do a little bit of trolling. Because like I would get fed up with like not having XP. So I was like, okay, well, to get XP, we're gonna need an Enderman farm, which means we're gonna have to beat the dragon. So I like expedited that process a little bit. Yes, I have made a mace, and I also have the achievement for dealing 50 hearts of damage to something. It was only a mushroom, but he got deleted. So like, as soon as I realized that the mace was in the game and they didn't actually nerf it into the ground like I thought they were gonna do, like, I was like, okay, we gotta get one. We ended up actually losing probably, I think we lost at least 2 sets of, I don't know if it was 1 set or 2 of netherite armor in trial chambers because we're playing on hard mode and like, I'm kind of washed at Minecraft. Like, I could open the game and show off what we've got going on, but I don't know. That feels like a side quest that could be funny though. I did also do like a custom resource pack, like a very tiny one that replaces Totems of Undying with Yui. And the sound effect that happens whenever one gets triggered is the sound effect that happens when you roll a prayer for victory in battle. So I thought that was pretty funny. Whoa. But yeah, like all of our gear is like fully kitted with enchants. I've got a density 5, unbreaking, and mending mace. Protection 4 on all of my armor with unbreaking and mending. All tools are maxed out with mending and their highest levels of stuff. So sharp 5 sword, efficiency 5 pickaxe, fortune 3, stuff like that. And we recently got elytras that also have mending on them and unbreaking. So the next thing I'm working on is to build a crafter factory for firework rockets. So that way, traveling to find things is just like more of a means to an end rather than an inconvenience like it is now. Because so it's like we have 3 people, including myself, that are playing consistently, and then 3 others that hop on when they can. But the primary base of operations, I guess, is on a mushroom island, of which there's like 5 next to each other. Like, our seed is insane. Like, the spawning island, you spawn right next to a pillager outpost, and there's a massive, like, chunk of rock floating in the sky with, like, water falling off of it and everything that just looked really cool. And then in almost every direction you go from that island, there's a different mushroom island. And we picked a smaller one that we've kitted up. So there's three people that play on the server have made houses there, with one of them being mine. And you know what? Maybe I will just load up Minecraft. Maybe I will load it up for the bit. We're getting a side quest because it's gonna be easier to talk about if I just load up the game. Let me get that cooked up here for a second. Yeah, let me update it. Status. Craft yapping break. Does that fit in the screen? Heck yeah, it does. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll have to add a new game capture. Craft. Capture specific window. Please don't automatically update OBS. Minecraft. Oh, that's not it. Okay, and can I... Wow, that's a freaking message in the chat. If you're having, or not in the chat, but in OBS, if you're having issues capturing Minecraft Java Edition, check our troubleshooting guide. Let's see, edit transform. 1600 by 900. Put a little slot there. There we go. Okay, I'll go in here. Cool idea. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of kitted up here. Heard there's a new Pokemon Minecraft mod going around that's pretty neat. I actually, shockingly, I never really cared for those mods because it's like when you install them, like the whole game becomes like focused around the Pokemon and stuff. Like, I remember when Pixelmon was like the thing to have, that like I remember trying that mod out and just it was so many Pokemon. Like you couldn't do hardly anything. It's like that's like a totally different game at that point. But anyways, yeah. These, let me go down here. This is my place. These shulkers are full of the materials that I'm going to be using to do a hybrid sugarcane and gunpowder farm. So it's going to be like a creeper farm mixed with a sugarcane farm. And like all the drops from the mobs are going to be popped into an autocrafter to just make a bunch of firework rockets. So, because I only have 3 and I did have 25 and they weren't made by me either. So, but oh yeah, because I'm running up a bunch of mods. I've got the physics mod and stuff. That's not a shader, that's just a mod right there. A first person perspective mod, fixed third person camera so I can do things like this. And a few, like I've got vanilla tweaks and everything. There's actually, I don't remember what the key is to enable it, but I have a mod called Do a Barrel Roll. Let me enable it here. Mod enabled, yes. And it does this with Elytra. It's good. This is sickening looking in first person, but it makes it like flight sim controls. And it's absurd. It's so hard to control. Because it actually puts the camera to your player model. But I just haven't removed it. Because like, I don't really like it that much, I'll be honest. It makes it really hard to control. It's mostly a novelty, like a novelty mod, but and then I have like the Minecraft wiki mod and stuff. But zoom mod. I use sodium because I hate Optifine and whatnot, but yeah, we got, so this is my little shack here that I've got that's full of chests and I need to move everything to a storage room, but like we just kind of been going at it. Yeah, I have with that mod, there's like replaced animations too. This is an Easter egg one that replaces the run animation with the Naruto run. So, we have our villager jail here. There's only one villager in here, and it's that guy, and he has a mending book. He actually has 2, so he's gonna stay in there permanently. And it's like, hey, don't let him out of here. He has mending book for sale. Don't let him die. This guy's just chilling. No mobs spawn on Mushroom Island, so he's okay there. You know, nothing to worry about. But and then that's Gabe's house over there. He pops into stream every so often, but he's actually the one who's running the server. So, and then there's a few other things in here. We've got a nether highway. This way is just like, yeah, go on a quest. There's coordinates for different biomes. And there's just different, like, paths to people's houses or different biomes and stuff. Or to the stronghold. And we have it set up with packed ice, but, like, the distance is so short that it's not even worth grabbing a boat out for it. I should have got food, but I forgore. But if I go through here, we've got, right to the portal room, even. I linked them up pretty good. We have a big Enderman farm with an enchant table and everything. As you can see it in the distance out there. This was a headache to build. But you just come out here. Oh, cool idea, me. Just do this. Come out here. A ton of Endermen spawn up there since we're so far away from the island that, like, they're outside of rendered chunks. And there's an Endermite that's got name tagged and put in a minecart up there. And Endermen hate Endermites, so they just, like, all aggro it and then fall in this hole where they take just enough fall damage to be, like, one hit. So, You can come in here with a sword with sweeping edge and just... and then get a million bajillion XP. Anything that has mending can get repaired right out of the gate. And then if you're trying to enchant stuff, you can just come over here and we've got chests set up for it. Tons of books. Looks like we're out of lapis though. So I thought I removed this song from the playlist. What the heck? Get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, yeah. XP crisis was solved. We have plenty of movement things and whatnot. And me and my infinite wisdom, like when we were trying to fight the dragon, that's what this was for. I was trying to one-shot it with the mace, which I named, Are You Being Intentionally Dense? Oh yeah, that's part of the physics mod too, is the ragdoll stuff. I wonder, can I, let me see if I can do this. Whoa. I'm doing a dangerous thing here. I don't think I should be in here with no food fighting off Enderman. I'm liable to just lose my stuff. And we're gone. He won't aggro me through the portal, right? Or if he does, he'll go to the world origin, not to my spawn point. No, I'd be so done. Like, I would have to, like, quickly do the whole firework thing. I'd lose my mind. It wouldn't be that big of an issue to get the armor and stuff back. But, like, I don't want to do it a third time. Like, I only play Minecraft casually at this point, right? Like, I don't even bother playing on servers, I just do this. So I'm not afraid to admit that I'm actually a dirty cheater when it comes to this game. And no one on the server cares either. Like, I have this one mod that describes itself as Google Maps for Minecraft. And it just, like, mines ores and stuff. Because, like, look, I got things to do, right? Like, I'm not really opening Minecraft for like an hour a day just to sit and mine iron or attempt to mine for like rare ore for like an hour and maybe not come up empty-handed. So like, that's the up one. I gotta go down one. Like 100% just a dirty cheater in this game offline. Like if I come through here and I'm gonna walk down a little bit, do mine iron ore, it's just gonna highlight and start doing it on its own. Like now to iterate, I do not use this online, like on servers. I do care about integrity of online games, but considering this is like a personal server and I cleared it with Gabe and everyone else first, like, hey, do you care if we just like cheat? Because like I do not want to just like waste our gaming time grinding for ores and stuff, right? It's basically just like what's fun for us, and that's what we're running with. And that's what's fun for us, is just to actually be able to, you know, run up the game the way we want to do it and not have to waste a bunch of time. Because I did, like, all things considered, we did try it at first. We ended up spending like an hour and a half, I think it was, looking for, shoot, I don't remember what it was specifically, but like it was an hour and a half trying to find something, and we just continually came up empty-handed. And then it's just like, you know what? We ain't doing this. Like, this is boring. This is not fun. Maybe it was a trial chamber. It was either a trial chamber or it was like, maybe it was Emerald or something. I don't really remember, but like, the main thing is, I do not care about wasting my time in video games. Like, I want to actually do things, you know? Like, if I want to, like, let me think with words. Like, a lot of this stuff is legitimately obtained, right? Like, it was mostly Yeah, Minecraft House Rules Edition basically is what it is. Like we needed slime, right? So we actually went out of our way to find a swamp or try and find a slime chunk. But we ended up finding a swamp first, and then like all that stuff was legit. It's mostly just like a few ores here and there when literally no one was feeling like getting ores, because like I couldn't tell you the last time I've used that tool. The other thing it has is like waypoints, which just makes it easier to like, it'll highlight your destination in green or something instead of like trying to, you know, pick apart, okay, which direction is Z, which one's X, and going through there with the coordinate system. It just lets me set a waypoint. Oh, I hear my dogs singing upstairs. They're starting to howl, which means the two laying in bed behind me are also probably going to start howling. Let's go. Hey, you hear them singing? What are they saying? What are you so ears for? Oh. Doggo cameo, true. Actually, do we dog reveal? I think we could dog reveal. Hold up. Hey, who wants to show up on stream? Sophia? Come here. Come here, Sophia. Come here. Come here. Come here. No? Dexter, what about you? Dexter. What, are you camera shy? Is that what it is? See, like, I could just like angle my camera back at them because they're directly behind me, but like my webcam is in a crazy position, like, so I have this like downward angle. You can't see it, but like behind the webcam, so like towards my ceiling, I guess higher up than it, there's shelves I have that I keep. I actually have an amiibo shelf, and that's what this is hanging on. It's on a clamp that lowers it down. It's just like barely above my monitor. So if I was to like angle the camera up a little bit, you're gonna get like my face and then also my bed and my relatively messy room comparatively. So, like, but I don't know. I guess they've quietened down now. None of you puppers want a cameo appearance on stream? That's crazy. But let me hide the Minecraft window and remove the status thing. But I am also going to, since it's actually been an hour and a half and I haven't even realized, I think Stretchma. What's Stretchma, you may ask? Well, we hired an expert to figure that one out, and they said that it's when you Stretchma. And what's Stretchma, you may ask? Well, we hired a separate expert to explain what that means. The other guy was kind of like, he was a fraud. So what Stretchma is like you should get up out of your chair if you've been sitting for a little bit and move around a little bit. You know, maybe get you some water. That's what I'm going to do right here. I got purified water. Unfortunately not spring water, but I did remember to remove the status. I also remembered to stutter like insanely there too. But yeah, I think it's a stretch break angle for just a minute. I'm gonna use that time to go and check up on my puppers upstairs, and I will be back momentarily. Man, I came back and put my headset on. I did not know what song was playing. Like, just because I like I heard just whatever part was playing when I unmuted. I was like, which track is this unreleased? Huh? Which one is this? But it's Chapeltown Caves. I remember now. Hello. Also, so I got notifications to my phone after I was up for more than a minute from Discord. We almost had a guest appearance on the Minecraft server. Which would have been quite funny. Shoutouts to Gabe. Anyhow, we are back to sprites, methinks. And another crazy thing that I've noticed since I've started streaming, I've technically been eating healthier. And like, you may be thinking, that's a crazy thing. How is that not just like correlation? Well, typically when I'm doing sprite work, I'm munching on some chips or something, right? Specifically tortilla chips. And, like it only just occurred to me because I was like, I kind of want some chips, but I can't really just eat chips on stream. That would be obnoxious. Unless it was for sound design reasons, in which case, you know, I've already done that, right? But like, I'm already really skinny. Like, I'm basically Minecraft skeleton at this point, right? So technically, I should be eating more, but at the same time, like, I should be eating better things, not chips. Just an interesting thing I noticed, or more thought about, when I was partaking in Stretchma. Kind of LOL random too, considering that I've not even, like, mentioned anything about those today, but, you know. Oh, I have hand cam too, cool idea. I forgot. Do we keep the hand cam? I mean, how are we feeling about hand cam? I probably could. Let me, like, hold on. Let me fix it up here, because I gotta like have it fine-tuned, because like just past where the bottom of the keyboard is where my desk ends. Because normally I keep my keyboard back here. Or I used to, at least. But, because I would like to rest my whole arm on my desk. But, my chiropractor said that's probably not good, because that's what it causes me to lean forward. So, he's like, you need to be sitting in your chair like a normal human being, basically. So, leaned back and everything, but taking full advantage of the, what do they call it, dang it, what's the word is literally, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like, ergonomics, that's the word. You gotta take full advantage of the ergonomics and whatnot, so. But, what the freak? Oh, I guess I'm redoing it. Oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping hand cam. It's just like, oh, thoughts on putting it on the other end of the screen? I do not really care where it goes, actually. It's more of like, where it belongs. Like, I wanted to have it like baked into the UI, but like, I was trying to find like a good balance of like what should be, how would I word it? What is like for what I'm doing on stream and what is for not what I'm doing. Oh yeah, good point, good point. Layers being visible. Because, like, I thought about, I guess you can't see my mouse, but let me, can I like, oh, I can do this. We're gonna do something silly. So, this stuff right here, like the audio waveform thingy. I thought about putting chat there or like showing recent follows and subscriptions or whatever, but it's too thin. And then this area, like this whole screen area, I wanted to like have the most visibility while also keeping it at a normal resolution. So this this area around here, like where we see a sprite and everything, is specifically 1600 by 900 resolution. So I didn't like going to 720 felt too small, and like the overlay would be taking up too much space. So I didn't do that. And then like, but all things considered, 900p feels a little too small, I guess. Like, I don't know. There's not really a good balance for it. It's even worse when you consider vertical streaming, like for phones and stuff, because I know that's a thing YouTube's trying to roll out. Which, I'll be honest, I did think about doing for a, like, any playthroughs of DS games, but also realistically, like, how many people watch on their phones? Like, that's not something I have access to know of, like, through analytics or anything. I can only see, like, how people found the video, like, from notifications or from playlists or whatever. I can't actually see, like, what kind of device they're primarily watching on. But I do think that vertical streaming could be good for DS games, because, you know, you gotta like fit 2 screens onto the window, which is weird already. Would say put it on the white below, but there's a much greater chance to block the music origin name. That's true. I could also have it. Oh wait, this could be crazy. Check this out. If I drag it down here. Okay, so it's behind the text now. Oh, we're dropping frames.
Oh, my connection! My internet! Oh my goodness!
Okay, we're back. let me find a track that's got like a really long album name. Let's see how that looks. Hey, that's not even that bad, because like the music name can peek over it, I think, and then it not actually affect it that much. Maybe if I even move it down here. Oh yeah, that's literally not even that bad. I could even crop it too if I wanted to, because like I just need the keyboard. No? It's looking like a cool idea. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. That's kind of that's solid. Cool. Awesome. Now let's go back to peak. I was already in the groove of it. I gotta let it play out. Did I finish this one? Yes. I'm hoping now that my like my allergies have started to cool down a little bit, because like it was pretty bad the past few days. Like I've been sneezing and like you know, chugging Dr. Pepper pretty much. I'm hoping now that I have like way less caffeine in my system, I'll sleep better tonight, which means I can be locked in for the next few days of streaming. I'm hoping that Friday will be a locked in stream kind of day. Name perfectly takes up the empty space. It's true. That's why I was thinking it's like really cooked up. But I was thinking of like some of these days having a stream that's like 100% locked in, like no mic, not running the stream playlist, but running like whatever YouTube playlist thing I'm listening to, because like typically when I'm locked in, I'm not running up the video game OST. I'm actually running up like it kind of depends. It's most of the time it's psytrance because that's a pretty cool genre. Other times it's Frenchcore, which is just really fast, and usually because I'm hyped up on caffeine. Because I have these energy drinks with an asterisk, might I add, that I drink from time to time. They're called Focus Aid. And it's like, it's not even that much caffeine comparatively. Like, compared to other energy drinks, it's not an energy drink. It's just 100 milligrams of caffeine. But it's got like vitamins and nootropics and all that fancy stuff in it. And like, I can vouch, I think that it actually helps with focus, but it also could just be like a little bit of placebo, because I actually, so when I was in college, like I just had some days where I could not focus on my work at all, right? And I was at the grocery store with my mom, and I was like, "Hey, look at this! I wonder if these would be good," because they were selling them just like by the can. I was like, "You should let me try one," because I do my research on these kind of things, because my mom doesn't like energy drinks, which is fair. I don't really like them either, from a like how they're used kind of perspective, but like I looked it up, like how much caffeine, like what all's in it and everything, and determined that it's like, even if it is an energy drink per se, it's still a much better alternative to drinking like a Monster or Red Bull or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot, see if I like it, see if it helps. If not, I don't have to get any more of them. Cool, right? Well, that first one of them that I had was probably like the most freaking work I had gotten done in a day. So I was like, dang. Which it could have just been like I had this preconceived mindset that, oh, I'll drink this, it's going to help me focus. But now it's like, I still think that's the case a little bit. Like, I've just associated it with locking in, that my body recognizes, hey, we've got those vitamins and stuff that we associate with needing to really lock in on something and focus. So we're going to do that now and not be like LOL about things. So like to this day, I can like drink one and then lock into work. Hey, we got that one done. Cool idea. But like typically when I drink them, I like to really just lock in. Like, I don't want to have to focus on a bunch of other stuff. So I thought about maybe just doing a locked in stream or something, and, you know, no mic or anything, whatever music, and then just go from there. The other option would just be to only stream that to Discord. Like, have it be a Discord only stream. And if anyone wanted to hop in and just like in the, what's the channel name? The Pulpit? Like the broadcast channel or whatever it is. Stage, that's what they call them. The stage channels where like other people can't talk but they can watch. You know? So that way people could hop in if they wanted to, and they could just work along and hear my odd taste in music, I guess. Or something like that, but not sure. All I know is that I'm getting fed up with myself for not being able to properly lock in. But yeah, no mic does discourage interaction. So yeah, locked in Discord stream might be better, honestly, because that could probably be like an after hours thing, I guess, since like typically when I have other people at the house, it's a lot more of a noisy background. So, you know, that would be a non-issue for me. So, and I just use the same, like, stream ping roll or something. Streaming something in the channel. Oh, yeah, last night in the Chapeltown VC, he was actually... I talked about this, I don't know if it was, like... I don't know how recent it was, but a few streams ago I talked about how I was, doing a... like, remaking a, old browser game on commission. That was for him. That's what he was streaming. I could actually show that on stream, I think, maybe, but that's another rabbit to chase. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Don't want to go down another rabbit hole of showing things off and then not getting sprite work done. But yeah, there's been some behind the scenes stuff going on with the Discord server that I've been working on. One of those being the, like, Ko-Fi stuff. So, like, I could show that, I guess. Hold on. Let me, like, how would I set up Discord to share on stream? I guess I'll just... we'll just display capture, why not? Cool idea. There we go. We are display capturing. Hello, chat. Say hi to stream. So, I have this stuff down here that people can't actually see. But this would be for people who would, like, do monthly dono or something for like dev builds and stuff. Same stuff. Oh yeah, I know. I actually disable it. There's nothing on my Discord that I need to hide or anything, especially not here. You know, like, I don't care if people add me, like, it, you know. Like, hey, you know, this guy who goes by Journoid on everything, I wonder what his Discord handle is, but like, yeah, it's like, it's not much, but there's just this kind of thing, that would be for, I don't think there's anything in these, yeah. Basically, VIP/supporter area, and I would share development builds and stuff. Think, like, I kind of based it off of how Pizza Tower did their Discord, where, if you were a Patreon supporter, then you got access to dev builds, because I still have an old development build of Pizza Tower somewhere on my PC, but specifically, like, if you, it was like $15 and you got dev builds, so that's what this would be for. And I had it set up before. That's what these old archive stuff, like, things are. Like, early builds archive, and there was, like, these old things. So, but, yeah. Cool idea. Yeah. And if you guys seen the, like, page password that was on the early builds archive, that's a reference to an old Discord server that we used to manage. We actually did a, I don't know if I talked about this before on stream or not, but we actually, me, Gabe, and another person that is a mod in the Angels and Demons Discord, Rufus, we ran a Smash Brothers server that we did tournaments for, which was pretty cool. We had one big tournament, like, so like it's actually kind of funny because it was mostly Brufus's idea. At the start of the year, he's like, hey, we should start a Discord server and do like tournaments and stuff for Smash, because this was when Smash Ultimate was like really popular. It was still new. DLC was still in full swing. I don't remember if this, I think this was like during Fighter Pass 2, maybe. I don't really remember, but it was New Year's. He's like, we should start a Discord server for Smash. And we were like, okay, sure. And we called it like Nebula 7 because we wanted it to be like a team thing. Like a clan, I guess, eventually. And we had a bunch of people join in it, actually. Like some people in the Angels and Demons Discord are actually veterans of that old server, but it's since been deleted because like none of us could keep up with it anymore. Like life got too crazy for the majority of us, so we kind of did away with it. But we did one big tournament and we got like 130 entrants. We had, I think, a $100 prize pool, and like we cooked that thing up. It was so chefed. We had some big name people even join in, like pro players. We almost got Hungrybox even. Like Hungrybox would have been in, he said, except he already had a tournament planned on the day that we scheduled ours for, like a more important one. But like I remember Brufus went into his stream and like asked him like, hey, how big of a prize pool to get you to join our tournament? He said like $100, I think. And then we actually got to a $100 prize pool. And then he went back into his chat and was like, hey, we got a $100 prize pool. Are you still up to join? And he was like, dang, I would, but, you know, so, but, we had a few other big name people join, or relatively big names. Though one of the people I'm not going to name because I'm pretty sure he had some crazy allegations come out about him. So, LOL. Cause it was really weird because the allegations dropped at, like on, and then we heard about it and we were like, wait, he's in the Discord. He's in our Discord. Wait a minute. And like we watched in real time, he started like removing stuff from his account, and I think he actually deleted his Discord. It was crazy. Like like if it was like his Discord, it'd be a little different, but since it was ours, it was like, wow. Like really weird, but also kind of crazy. How does that look? This is so troll. I think I'm gonna need to actually... Hold on, we're gonna go back. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. Yeah, I think I just want to lower that many pixels. Yeah, it was like, it was really crazy when it all was happening. Like, we were shocked, but, like, the server, after that big tournament, the server kind of stagnated for, like, a good amount of time, and we ended up just, axing it and deleting it, but, like, it was fun when we did do it, so... I've thought about maybe doing some kind of like community events in the Angels and Demons Discord, like a game night or something maybe. But I'm not really sure what we would do, all things considered. Like, I I thought about like maybe Mario Kart or maybe Smash or something like that. But a Smash event would require me to play Smash. And I know I'd get my butt kicked because I'm so rusty. Then if I had a dedicated server that I could run it on and I knew like the network security side of things, I thought about like, you know, oh, Angels and Demons Demo 4, that would be fun. But like the issue, I guess, with doing Angels and Demons as a thing, like a versus mode game night, is that like one, I have to find a I would have to do a server hosting thing, which requires me to find a server host that lets me just run Windows or something, run a Windows app, unless I like port it to Linux, and even still I have to have a desktop environment for it, which is a whole separate can of worms. Build a unique level in the current build and allow people to play it for that game night. That could be huge, actually, realistically. Like, I could just do some post-launch patches, like add in some extra maps for the multiplayer, bump up the version. Because I did, like, there were actually like 7 maps planned. I was gonna do one for the mountains, the eastern mountains, and then I was gonna do one for Slurp. But I didn't want to like put too much time into the Slurp tile set for something that I'm almost certainly gonna go back and change. And then there's the whole like, what would I do differently for Eastern Mountains? Because like the whole gimmick of that area is the gliding, and then I would have to either give all the characters the glide ability, or give all of the like don't even do anything with the gliding, basically. Which kind of feels like a little bit lame to not do anything with it, since it's a prominent feature of the main game. But that's why there's not any scarf grapples in the forest. But I think the Westall Woods map, like, I don't know. Actually, you know what I could do? I could like, nah, that's a rabbit I'm chasing. I was gonna load up Demo 4 and like go through the maps, but that's a rabbit. Oh, those are disgusting Jaggies. What the heck? There we go. Much better, methinks. Like, there's a bunch of things that I want to do for the Discord server. Like, I've been planning things. I literally have like 5 major things just like that I'm trying to plan out and like get in a state that like people could engage with it. Like, obviously, there's the whole, Ko-Fi thing, which that'll take time to get to. And I'll probably, before I commit to doing that, I'll probably make a poll or something, or have like a form that people in the Discord could fill out to like provide feedback on, like, hey, is any of these things that you would be interested in? Like, would this be worth, you know, would this be worth your hard-earned cheddar? Or something, right? Because it'd be like a for pay kind of thing. Which, like, I've never been big on like wanting to take money from people, even if it is for a product or service, right? Like, it feels, for some reason, to me, it feels scummy, even though that's literally how, like, you're supposed to function in society in a way. Like, I don't know. It just always gets me as like this, like, it feels disingenuous, but because I guess it's because I don't really have like an absolute need for like a ton of money for anything, you know? Like, would money help with development? Well, yeah, it would, because then I can buy like extra plugins or tools for working on the game. I can like, I could commission people for like art and stuff on Twitter, maybe, which is, that's promo stuff, I guess, is what I would say. I would consider it promo. Advertising, because, you know, commission some people who have relatively decent followings, and then, you know, go from there. But, like, it always feels weird to me to, like, even think about, like, asking for money, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm just gonna take... That's the face. I'm gonna take the legs here from this one and just, like, shift them over a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, like, I was gonna, like, the idea was, like, if you donated, like, once, then you would get, the full game and the soundtrack on release, because that's how Pizza Tower did theirs, and I thought that was like really neat, because I ended up getting, you know, like I said, I was a patron on Pizza Tower at one point, so I got the game and the soundtrack for free, technically. I basically got it for half off by paying for it early. I guess my main thing is, like, how do I keep track of all that? Because, like, I don't know if Ko-Fi gives me a list of all that or whatever. It might, it should. I know Patreon does. But Patreon also takes a bigger cut of things. So, chances are you're not going to give us Angels and Demons for free. Yeah, no, it's not going to be for free. If I released the game for free, I'd probably get, like... I'd probably get flamed by my dad, like, why would you do that? But, no, I do, in fact, want the almost 5 years so far that I've sunk into this game to actually be worth something. I'm not sure... I'm not exactly sure how much I would charge for the final game, though, because I know this has been asked before in the Discord, like how much it'll be. But, like, the main thing is that, like, price will be localized depending on, like, where you're buying from. I do want that to be a thing, because I know, like, Like, for example, Brazil. Pirate Software talked about this on one of his streams, which got converted to a YouTube short, where it's like companies will just like they will say like, oh yeah, well just make it so and so Brazilian dollars, like whatever the like just make it say I sell a game for $60. Oh, just make it like the $60 equivalent, like 60. I'm not sure what currency Brazil uses, so for sake of argument, Brazilian dollars, right? Like, boomer take, like, say we're an executive here. We're an executive of a company who clearly does not care, right? That's what we're role-playing as that right now. Oh yeah, just make it 60 Brazilian dollars. Like, that's not going to be a one-to-one thing. Like, I guess something that I could put it more into, like, terms that I know of is, like, if I was going to sell the game for $30 and I wanted it to be the exact US dollar equivalent in Japanese yen, you're going to be paying more in Japan, because right now 100 yen is worth about 70 cents in US dollars, which is crazy to think about. But up to me, keep a good chunk of demo free, say demo with chapters 1 through 3 or so, but any supporters can play the latest build with however many chapters developed. Yeah, that's basically what I would go about, is like have a, like, all things considered, I do not really want to do a demo 5, you know? Like, if I do demo 5, I feel like I want that to be one of two things. Either closer to when, say, like, the sprite rework is totally finished, or when the game is like basically complete, and like that would launch alongside the full game and you could try before you buy, basically. But my main issue, I guess, is since Angels and Demons is a story game, right? Like, there's a good chunk of story, though I'm trying my best to make the gameplay the most exciting part, right? Like, the story is secondary to the gameplay, right? So, with a story-based game, if you have people that do videos on it, which there almost certainly will be, you know, like if there's people willing to pay money to play the game, like, in development, then there's people who are willing to play the game early in development and also post videos about it, right? And since it's story-based, my thought, and this could just be doom posting, is that if people play, or people watch a video, right, and they experience the story, that loses a bunch of the surprise, and then they're not going to want to play the full game because they already know how it ends. Like, if they're playing for the story, right? Like, it's probably a small subset of people, but I do know that, like, a lot of people that I've talked to about it are pretty interested in the way the story is playing out. And there's, like, a few cards that I've shown, you know, like, I've played a few cards, but, like, there's a bunch of cards that I've also not shown. Like, I think people are going to be pretty surprised. So, like, if I was to do development builds, I would say I'd probably have to do them up until about World 6. Because World 6 is where things will probably start getting really, really crazy. And, like, from a lore perspective. Like, it's rough. Like, Worlds 1 through 5 will mostly play out the same. That you show up to a place, there's demons doing their thing, and you got to get rid of them and get a rune, right? There'll be music to be played, enemies to fight, a secret boss to fight, but they're, like, as you go further through the game, it'll start to deviate from that a little bit, I guess. And like that deviation will start at World 4, basically, where it might not be as cut and dry as, oh, you play the rhythm game, you get an item that lets you go to the secret boss. And then, like, that'll be even further in World 5. Like, World 5, I'm intending on having change up drastically depending on, like, how much of the game you have played. Like, so how many secret bosses have you fought? Have you fought any secret bosses? Are you being a good noodle, or are you being a bad noodle? It's fair, but the risk includes silence without any supplementary teasers or events. Yeah, that's also true. Though, my main thing is, like, I don't want to spoil the story, I guess, in this regard. Like, I could still, like, from World 6 on to, like, the end of World 7, I could still share teaser pictures and stuff, and I could also say if there's, like, a supporter stuff, like the supporter thing going on, right? Supporter channel in the Discord. Then, like, I could share a little bit extra, like, hey, this is, like, some bonus to that. Like, for example, say I post an image of, like, for everyone in the Discord, I post an image of, Slorp. Alright. And in this specific image, it's, like, part of, like, the level aspect of the area. And then I could do a separate teaser that is a video for supporters only that shows, like, a run-through of the level or something. Plus no feedback outside of the QA team. That's also true. Like, I do have, like I have some close friends that can give me feedback, and then there's a few other online folks that I trust to not leak things, from a few other developer areas that I could probably hit up and be like, yo, thoughts? Oh, you know what? I probably want the hands from this guard sprite. Where is that at? Here we go. But, like, it's an interesting logistic puzzle of trying to figure out what to do in this sense. Because there's a bunch of different, like, avenues about it, right? Like, you know, do private builds or do not? Like, but what else could I offer? Is it worth offering that? Is there better things in place? Like, there could be, like, exclusive streams. I know there's another group of people that does that. They have a tier on their Ko-Fi page where they... I don't like this frame. What the freak, dude. But they have a tier on their Ko-Fi that is like, hey, you'll get access to exclusive development streams where we work on things and only you get to see it. So, like, I could do something like that, or I don't know, like, there's plenty of things I could do. It's just a matter of figuring out which one is the one that I should do, I guess. Which is why I would have, like, a forum that, you know, if anyone cares to do it, could fill it out and be like, hey, I think this is cool, and I think this sucks. Don't ever do that. And that would be, you know, just like a Google form thing in the Discord. He's on that cutesy beat. Ah, and I can't use this. This is what I used before for it. Oh, you know what? I bet the grind drill or P-speed maybe would go good in here. Mach 5, that's what I'm looking for. Yep. This is what we're using. Where is VOD? Here it is. This is on the outline layer. Haha. Let me see here. I think I'll probably shift this over. Heck yeah. I don't like that jaggy there. Where's the legs from the uncomfortable pose? That's what I need. Yeah. Yippee! Keep down. And get rid of the outline. I think that's okay. What is it just the outline that's missing? Why does that look so jarring? What the heck? That looks so different. Maybe it's, oh, it's the shading. Maybe this part here. If at any point in dev you need an extra pair of eyes. Yeah, I will definitely keep that in mind, because I probably will eventually. I'll probably, maybe I'll come up with like a team of OGs or something that get grandfathered in, I guess, as like VIPs or something. I don't know. There, and now I can actually do this. Check this out. Actually, let me just copy this. Go into a new 90 by 90. Oh, wow, cool. Yup, that's what I wanted to do for sure. And I'm going to flip. And throw it back in. And there's 2 animations there done. Cool idea. Water. Let's see, what do we got going on here? I'm literally checking my phone right now. I'm not sure how I want to do this sprite, honestly. Like the ducking animation. Hmm. Don't know if I even have like any kind of ducking animation going on yet. I know I'm missing the actual crouch animation, because I'm pretty sure that was this and the slam down. Nah. Where was that? Like, where is that in this list? Was it slam down? No, it was not. I don't even... Oh, there it was. It was a frame from this animation. This is the crouching animation. So, I'm gonna have to make one of those or something. Maybe have him, like, kneeling or something, maybe? I don't know. For when you are under a thing and you try and go out of the crawl. Man. Sprite work is hitting me rough today. It's like, I want to get it done. I'm in the final stretches, it feels like. But, like, at the same time, I also really want to take a Tetris break right now. I think I'm going to do that. It's been about... Yeah, it's been about another hour since the previous one. You can run it up. Let's do that. Pause the tunes. And add it in here. Tweak the volume that hopefully it does not become insanely loud. And where is status? Tetris break. Cool idea. Oh, it's so quiet. I'll have to turn up the volume in here, probably. Is this what's quiet? Yeah. Crank it up on stream a little bit. There we go. Oh. Okay. Adjusting my chair a little bit. And out of the gate, I don't like the hand I've been dealt. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice. I just totally screwed up that setup. Wow. I might be cooked. Yeah. It's rough. I was actually schmoovin' earlier today. I played 1 or 2 rounds, and I actually, for one of them, I was literally first place on the leaderboard at the time. Which, oh, cool idea, me. That one was awesome. That one was crazy. I'm so glad you did that, myself. Yeah! Woohoo! But, It's like I've been like locked out pretty much of Tetris for the past few days as well. I have not played well at all. And like I'm just gonna have to blame it on the allergies again. Or something. No, I'm cooked today. I'm so cooked. I gotta get into the swing of it. Or maybe there's two options here. I'm just totally cooked today. Like fried, mentally fried for like one reason or another. Or Tetris was the key to locking into the pixel art all along. We'll find out after these messages. Oh my goodness. That's savable. Scared me, but it was savable. Okay. I guess I'm doing that. Okay. That's cool. That's cheddar. Nah, no pressure. I honestly, like, I don't really take video games seriously anymore. All things considered. Like, I might schmoove in Tetris, but, like, I really just play casually. I like the idea of boosting rank, but it's not, like, super serious. That's why I haven't touched the, ranked mode in, like, a little bit, because I honestly don't really care that much. So, nah, you're good. Now, if there were, like, real stakes to it, then, like, I'd be on, like, the, like, oh, the pressure's on kind of mindset, but, like, it's casual online Tetris, so it's not a big deal. Woo! I think I gotta abort this. I gotta start down stacking. Oh no, I'm fumbling the bag again. I'm doing the thing where I like get too committed to one T-spin and then everything starts going downhill. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Please, allow me to lock in real quick. Alright, we're in the locked in zone. So I might not be looking at chat. Ooh, that's super dangerous to do, but hey, we did it. Oh my gosh, don't start lagging now, game, please! Please! Get me out! Ah! Okay. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Now we're cooking. Maybe. Oh no. I'm throwing. I'm throwing. No, don't go there. No. No, I wanted that S piece to go up. Dang it. Man. That one was rough. Hey, I was kind of up there on the leaderboards too. I was at like 5th place, I think. Man, that's so true. Man, you say ripperoni, that makes me think of pepperoni and also pizza. That would go really hard right now. Man, but I kind of expected this Tetris break to go a little bit longer, but that is actually all the time I've got for stream today, unfortunately, which is kind of rough. But I mean, hopefully tomorrow I'll be more in the mental swing to get some stuff done. So, and hey, look at that. I edited the title and I actually adjusted the desktop audio because if I hit play, it's not going to bust eardrums. So, but anyhow, everyone who stuck around for the stream, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord. You know, we do things in there from time to time. We might do more things in the future, as I was talking about earlier. But basically, be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and yeah, I think that's it. Hop in the Discord for stream announcements as soon as I go live, and hopefully tomorrow's stream will be better. I should be live around the same time, within 30 minutes of 3 o'clock, give or take. So, look forward to it. And if anyone has like stream title ideas for doing this, like drop them in the Discord, because like I'm kind of lost on what to like title these streams anymore. So, but yeah, that's all I got. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.